In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 kinds of job that pay highly on Remotasks. And these kinds of job doesn't require any kinds of skills nor any kinds of qualifications or any kind of experience. They have actually set of instructions that you go through. Then after going through the set of instructions, then you can handle each and every particular project, because every particular project have its own kind and sets of instruction. So on Remotasks, they refer to them as training, though you don't get any certificate on that, because they are just set of instructions that guides you on how to handle each and every particular project. So for you to be able to access these particular projects, then you have to come to training and then come to training center and then go down to browse the project. So when you come to browse the project, there are categories of job or projects that are here. So on topmost we have data collection, and then on data collection of generic, we have generic data collection, we have content and language. Below that we have categorization, text highlighting, and transcription. And then we have this third category where we have 2D and involves image annotation, image segmentation, video annotation. And then the fourth project is 3D, where it involves LiDAR annotation and LiDAR segmentation. So the first projects, these projects up here, data collection and content language. Now these projects here, they don't pay that much. For instance, they are very easy because they are very easy to handle and they don't take much time. Some of them you may just take like even 1 minute and you're done with that particular project. So for instance, the reason why you see some of them are not dark in color as like this one is because this project have been completely exhausted. So there is no project in this one. So the only project we have here is in transcription, where we have 2 kinds of projects already running. So this project actually, they are very easy and simple, and you can actually work on them on your smartphone. So those are the only projects that you can actually work on them on your smartphone. So this one, so if you have a smartphone and you want to actually work, then these are the projects you need actually to work on them. But for transcription, you have to at least do this one, because you require English certification exam you pass. If you're a Spanish, then you have to pass the Spanish level exam, breakthrough beginner level, an Italian certification and French certification. Then you'll be able to actually access these projects here. Now the 2Ds and 3Ds are the project that actually pays well, and they are paid well depending on the complexity. So 3D are more complex than 2D, and so that means 3D pay more than 2D. So I want to begin with image annotation. So these 5 projects are the one that actually pays well. So image annotation, image segmentation, video annotation, LiDAR annotation, and LiDAR segmentation. So for instance, at the moment at image annotation, we have a lot of projects here actually that you can work on. All these are projects and they have all of them a lot of work. So for annotation, image annotation, they might pay you between 0.05 going up to even $0.5 per project. And so you can do even up to 100 projects per day, and that can earn you actually some tangible money. And then we have image segmentation. Image segmentation is a bit more complex than image annotation, and so in this project they pay well because one can go even up to $5 per project, and one project might take even to 30 minutes or maybe a minimum of 15 minutes. So they might pay you up to $5. So if you work on like 15 projects, then you are going to actually earn well at the end of the week. So basically they usually pay at the end of the week, so you might even reach $200 at the end of the week if actually you are very accurate and also you have a high speed, because those are the things they actually look at when they are releasing the money. So how accurate you are, because if you do shoddy work, then your work has to be reviewed by a reviewer, and if the reviewer take a lot of time on your project, then it means you did a lot of shoddy work. Then the third one is video annotation. Video annotation actually is also a bit complex, more than image segmentation, and this one you might take even up to 6 hours and even to 8 hours working on one project. So video annotation might pay you up to even $20 per project. So they are a bit more complex than image segmentation. And then we have the 3D, and in 3D they actually pay well. So in this project they might pay you even up to $100, up to $70. Why? Because they are more complex. And however, this one, even you cannot just work on them on a normal laptop. They require laptops with high specification like 16 GB RAM and maybe 1 terabyte and so on, and the Core i9 or Core i7 machines that can actually run without having a problem. So this one you might be paid a lot of money if you work on them, but they are complex in such a way that you can work on them even 2 to 3 days, so that you can finish them. But the good thing with them is that they usually give you a down payment before you start the project, so that you are quite sure that you'll be paid on that particular project. So these are the 5 projects that you can really work on Remotasks and earn a lot of money on them.